Hello and happy Friday. Welcome to Facebook Live. My name is Anne Marie Heil. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in San Antonio, Texas. You can find me on my blog at stampinann.com. I cut that a little big today. And I just want to go ahead. I usually go Fridays at 4 p.m. Central. I have been off the past 2 weeks for various reasons, but I am back in action and we're going to get back on track here. We are going to make a fun, quick, and easy birthday card today. I always need birthday cards and I always need birthday cards. Sometimes I need masculine cards or just quick cards for anybody. And that's really what I'm going to do today with today's card. So, we're going to make a card today. I have some housekeeping stuff to tell you guys about. I have some upcoming things coming up that I want to talk to you guys about. And then we'll go ahead and get crafting. And I've got some prizes to give away from the last time I went Facebook Live, which seems like forever ago. But it was only 2 weeks. But, well, I guess this is the 3rd week. But, but anyway, I didn't forget about prizes. I did that before I went live. I almost forgot. So I'm happy I got that all. That's why I was running a little late. So let's get started. So whether you're watching this video on Facebook or YouTube, I would love it if you would hit that like button, the heart button. It helps get more people watching, and leave a comment, say hi, let me know where you're watching from. And likewise, if you share the video, I do have drawings every week for everybody who comments and everybody who shares. So next week on Facebook Friday, I will go ahead and do a drawing for the card we make today. So, what else was I going to tell you? Oh, if you want measurements and a supply list for the card that I make today, that goes out to my email subscribers. So if you're on my email list, I send that to my email subscribers as a thank you. And so it's a project sheet that'll have a picture of our project, a full supply list, and all the measurements. So if you want to recreate it or you like the sketch and you want to create another card with it too. That'll go out to my email subscribers tomorrow. So my emails typically go out on Saturdays, and it'll have the Facebook Live project sheet included, and it will also have the previous Facebook Live project sheet included as well. So just keep that in mind with the dates that you're watching. So again, today is Friday, August 4th. So if you're signed up for my email list, tomorrow, August 5th, the email will go out with this project sheet. If you're watching this later on, you'll get a project sheet. It might not be this one, but just paying attention to those dates. I am going to pop the link to my email list in the comments of this video here on Facebook Live. So if you aren't on my email list, you can click right over there, and it's totally free, and you can sign up. Hello. Cliffy Todd Wilson from Oregon. Nice to see you today. Oh, what did I do? I just minimized my video. Hold on. There it is. Okay, I'm back. All right. So we're going to create with beautiful balloons today. And before we do that, let's give away some prizes. I do want to draw your attention to the description of the video on YouTube or Facebook. There is, in the description are all the links to my online store, my blog, tells you about upcoming things that I have going on. So you can follow me on all the social medias there. And if you do need to purchase any Stampin' Up! Supplies, I can help you out with that. And if you shop with this host code, you'll get some extra goodies from me. Had a lot to say there. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about prizes. So last time we went Facebook Live, it was July 14th, and we made this really pretty card with, I believe it's the Oceanfront stamp set, and it just came out so pretty. I just love this, and these beautiful summery colors. It's just so pretty. So what I did for everybody who shared the last Facebook Live video, now you can share on Facebook or on YouTube. As long as you share by the next time I go Facebook Live, you'd be entered to win the drawing. So for everybody who shared, okay, I had them in order. So for our sharers, I picked one winner, and this card is going to hit the mail to Anita Llewellyn. Anita, congratulations, you won a card. So this little beachy card is going to be headed your way, and I have your address, so I can get that mailed out to you. And then for everybody who commented, I did a separate drawing because I made multiples of this card. So I figured one card is nice, but 2 cards is better, right? So this card is going to one lucky commenter, Carol Salagi. And Carol, I always want to say your name differently, but I know this is the right pronunciation because you told me. So Carol Salagi, you won for commenting, and Anita Llewellyn, you won for sharing. And ladies, I actually have both of your addresses. So I'm going to pop these little guys in the mail to you. I have a post office run tomorrow morning, actually. So I'm going to pop this at the post office tomorrow. So be on the lookout for some happy mail headed your way. All right. Okay, let me put these. I always put them somewhere and then I forget about them. I'm going to put them where I'll remember to see them after the video. All right. Next up, I have a couple things to tell you guys. So this past weekend, we did the Maker's Mojo Creative Escape. So much fun, you guys. So much fun creative inspiration. It was a blast. I thought I had my stack of projects over here. I was just going to kind of flip through them, but it was tons of fun. So be on the lookout. If you missed that event and we're interested in the PDF, I will have the After the Live PDF available. Be on the lookout here on the Stampin' Ann page or on my blog. I'm going to post that here this weekend. So if you do want to purchase the PDF only option for that event, that will be available. So be on the lookout for that. But we had 10 really amazing presentations, lots of fun stuff. It was, oh my gosh, my creative cup is always so full after that event. So it was so much fun to just get all of that creativity. So I do want to share with you guys my Cultivated Creativity, my monthly club. Registration is open right now for the August club. And where's my stamp set? We are using, for this month's club, let me turn that back on. We're using Hey Chuck. This is such a cute, cute bundle. The Hey Chuck Little Rooster bundle. This is darling. The projects for club are amazing this month. And how Cultivated Creativity works is basically if you want someone to put together a great curated kit of projects to put together that are already designed, it's already cut, it's already ready to go. All you have to do is stamp it, color it, and put it together. And that's it. So the hard stuff is done and you can get to the fun stuff that you want to do, which is creating, right? So Cultivated Creativity is, oh, Elizabeth, good. You got your kit for yesterday. Yay. I'm so excited. Yeah. Kits mailed out earlier this week for July. The July kits mailed out and, so those are hitting everybody's mailboxes and I'm so excited. So I'm glad to hear you got yours. Thank you for sharing that. So Cultivated Creativity, how it works is registration is open from the 1st through the 20th of the month. So you can register as long as you're signed up and paid by the 20th of the month, you're guaranteed to get the Hey Chuck kit. Now what happens after the 20th is I order all the supplies and I cut and prep your kits for you and they will ship out by the end of the month. So the kit will ship out to you. And you'll also get a PDF tutorial so you can put all of your projects together. And what is included in your kit is you will get all of the pre-cut cardstock to create your projects. You'll have envelopes for your cards. Every kit includes 4 cards and 1 non-card. So it could be a 3D, it could be they could be a variety of things. So it's a different version of a card. So that's what the non-card is, and they're always cool. So you'll get 5 projects. You'll also get a PDF tutorial in there for a 6th project, also made with the same bundle. And I actually make that one for you. You'll get a thank you gift inside from me as well that always has something to snack on. And then you will get up to $20 in consumable product to put your projects together. So it might be paper, ribbon, embellishments, but you'll have everything you need to put your projects together. What you will need to create with Cultivated Creativity, you'll need the bundle. And if you don't have Hey Chuck, you can use another critter set. That would work totally fine. So you would either need Hey Chuck or an alternative. You're going to need stamps, ink, and adhesives. And in this case, we're doing a little coloring this month. So we're using some Stampin' Blends. I think it's 6 different Stampin' Blend colors, and those are listed on my blog as well. And so that's what you would need to put your kit together. Everything else will be included for you. So you need the bundle, ink, and adhesive, and then everything else will be there for you. Okay, so it's tons of fun. It is $39 a month shipped in the US, and you can stay for as many months as you'd like. If you do stay with Club for 6 months consecutively, you do get a gift on your 6th month, and there's lots of goodies in there, up to $25 in product, and I sent a bunch of those out this month too, so I was excited about that. Elizabeth says these are the most awesome kits ever. I love hearing that, Elizabeth. That makes me so happy. And we have some fun things planned. I love the Hey Chuck bundle. This one is, I say it every month when it comes to Club. I always say, oh, this month is my favorite. And then we do the next month and I'm like, oh, I think this one's my favorite. I love how these came out, and we have some fun things planned in the coming months. So I would love to have you join us for Cultivated Creativity. The link to register is in the description of the video, and I'm going to do a sneak peek flyby of this month's projects so you can see what Hey Chuck looks like. Hey Terry, nice to see you there. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember the order of these. Well, I'm just going to fly by. So here are cards. Here's a quick flyby. This one, you guys, there is a really fun surprise inside this card. It is a really cool fun fold. So we have card number 1, card number 2. I love these sassy chickens, and they really come to life with the coloring. Card number 3. And card number 4, which is also a fun fold. Our 3D project this month is an adorable gift box. There's really something fun inside. So what's inside will come to you as well, but this is a really fun little gift box. And then the bonus project this month is something really cool. There's 2 alternatives, so you'll get one or the other for your bonus project. So Hey Chuck is so stinking cute, you guys. It is such a fun little bundle this month. So again, 4 cards, 1 non-card, and then the bonus project. Well, you'll get one of the 2 bonus projects, but you'll get the tutorial as well. And you'll have, you should have enough of your consumables to make extra projects too for the bonus if you want to. But anywho, that's Hey Chuck this month. If you're not signed up, I would love it if you would sign up. I would love to put one of these kits together for you. There are a couple of people who are watching in the comments who are part of Club, and they can attest. There's really a lot of love that goes into these Club kits, guys. I definitely want you to have some fun creating, and I know you're going to love these projects. You're going to love the extra little treats that are inside. So anyway, that's Cultivated Creativity. Don't forget to sign up if you want to take advantage. Also, guys, I have another class that I partnered up with my friends at Makers Mojo. We did an add-on class, which we do sometimes after our events, and we are doing a class that is called the Bright and Beautiful Cardapalooza. Now, the Bright and Beautiful Cardapalooza is going to be 10 cards. It is a 10-card class. It's huge. We're going to be using the Bright and Beautiful Memories and More collection. And here's the cool part about the Bright and Beautiful class to go. There's no stamping involved. Everything you need to put your cards together is going to come in your kit. So if you're somebody who doesn't have a lot of room for a lot of stamp supplies, or you just don't need more, who doesn't need more, but you just want to make 10 really fun, cool cards, this Bright and Beautiful Cardapalooza is for you. I'm telling you, it is so much fun, and the cards are great. Here is just a quick example of 2 of the cards that we made. Again, this is a 10-card class, and I will be previewing this here on the Stampin' Am page this week too. Registration is open for the Cardapalooza through the 12th of August, and with that, like I said, you'll get everything you need to make the 10 cards, plus you'll have plenty of extra to put together some more. And then it is a no stamp class, so that one's really good, and that one is $49.50, and that includes shipping. So it's really a good deal, and you're going to get a lot of product in there too. So definitely check that out. That actually is posted over on my blog. So if you want to get some more information right now about the Cardapalooza, I would suggest go over to stampinam.com, and I think it's the second post on my blog. We'll tell you all the details about that. But registration is open right now, and I would love for you to join me for that. Okay, let me move this out of the way so I don't lose it. And that, I think, is all the housekeeping I have to tell you. So what we're going to do today, I'm sorry, my voice is all raspy. I am making a card today, and you guys are going to laugh because I'm kind of prepped. I'm kind of not, so we'll see where it goes. But here we go. Hi, Carrie. And thank you, GN, for sharing. So I hope you guys are all doing well. And who wants to make a card? Let's get busy with beautiful balloons. So as I mentioned, I always need birthday cards, you guys, always. And I never seem to have them when I need them. And sometimes I need just a card for like just all occasion cards, and masculine cards are always kind of tough for me. This one could go masculine or it could go either way. It does have a little sparkle on it, but you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with sending a guy sparkle. I mean, seriously, doesn't everybody need a little more sparkle in their life? But anyway, this is a card I'm going to make for you guys today. We're going to kind of call this like a Keep It Simple Friday too, because I know after not too long ago, I had shared that I wanted to do some little like simple, easier cards, and because I know a lot of people struggle with them, and I know when I sit down sometimes to make a card, I don't always have an hour to put a card together. So I just want some really cool, fun cards that I can put together pretty quickly, or I can mass produce, and that's where this one comes in. So here's a really fun layout. Great way to use DSP, great way to get some great pop for a birthday card, and it's super easy to put together. So let's do it, okay? And again, if you want the measurements for this project, they will go out to my email subscribers tomorrow. So you'll get a project sheet for this one. So our color combo that we're going to use, and I'm laughing because this came up at the Makers Mojo event. Do you guys have, let me ask this question before I get started. Do you have a Stampin' Up! Color name that's just really hard for you to say? For some reason, every time you say it, it's like you either say it weird or you struggle to say it. The one for me that I always used to struggle with was, what was it called now? Oh, Pale Papaya. I could never say that color when it was current. I don't know why. So that was my struggle. Well, this is my struggle with the new catalog. This is the one that I struggle to say. And it's Azure Afternoon. But when I say Azure, for some reason, I always want to say Azure. Like, I don't know why I want to like over dramatize Azure, but I don't know. This is like my weird color, this catalog that I struggle to say. So we're going to use Azure Afternoon. Sorry. I have no idea why I want to say it that way, but I just do. Share yours in the comment. Does anybody else do that? So we're going to go 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5.5. And then we're going to do a piece of Berry Burst. I don't know. I can't believe I just like outed myself and said that. It's so over dramatic the way I say it. I don't understand why I do it that way. As You Are Afternoon. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay, so let me just pull up. I've got measurements here, so I just want to make sure I don't lose track. This is going to be 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. We're going to do a little bit different. Wait, that's too small. I was like, why is that too tiny? Hold on, I got to get another piece. And of course, I don't have a pack of Berry Burst that's open. So let's open this pack of Berry Burst. I told you guys, I almost didn't do prize drawings, and it was either cut the cardstock or do the prize drawings. So I decided that you guys probably wanted the prizes, so that's why I did the prize drawings. So we'll cut as we go. So we've got 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Carol says she doesn't have trouble with lemon lolly. She just loves to say it. And that's another thing too. There's always one that you like to say. It's just fun to say. For me, that one is Orchid Oasis. I don't know why it sounds fun to say, but But Lemon Lolly, I agree, is also a really fun one. Okay, we're also going to do a piece of basic white. Hi, Amy. Nice to see you. And our basic white is 4 by 5 1/4. And we're going to cut 2 pieces because we're going to put one inside. I actually did not decorate the inside of my first card, so we will have to do that today. So we'll do 2 of those and just save one. Ah, Pretty Peacock is another one. There's just some of them are fun to say, and some are just I don't know why. It's just super hard. I cannot get Azure. I can't do it. I don't know why. All right, next up we're going to do some designer series paper. Now this is a fun little layout for designer series paper. Let me find the pattern we need. You know what, guys? Let's do this one. I'm going to do this one in a different pattern. What do you say? Want to do it with the stars? You want to do it with the stars, or you want to do it with that one? Let's see, what else could we use? I don't know why I stopped on that pattern and it looked like fun. So maybe we'll do that. Okay, we'll pick 2. I'll do a vote because we have to do a vote. So our pattern, we can either do stripes or stars. What do you want to do as an alternate? I think we'll make a different one. Okay, Carol likes stars. We'll give it a second. I know it takes a minute for Facebook to kind of catch up. And on that note, I'm actually going to take a sip of iced tea because I'm super thirsty. Hi, Mary Alice. Hi, Polly. Looks like stars. Elizabeth says, when I say that color, I sound like a drunk French person. That is so funny. Okay, we like stars. Let's do stars. Let's do it. Let's do it. And I'll put both on the project sheet for you guys too. I'll put a picture of both so you have them. Okay, so let's do, let me just pull up this measurement again. It is 3 1/4 by 1 1/8, and we're going to do 4 of them. So 3 1/4 by 1. I'm going to try and keep them in order here. 2, 3. I feel like the count from Sesame Street. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of paper. Sorry. Pay no attention to me. Just doing my own thing as I do. Okay, I think right now that's all we need. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to add a little pop of texture to that. And I hope I have my embossing folders handy. Sorry, I jiggled the camera. I know, I'm sorry. I hit my cord. So we're going to use my favorite embossing folders, the Basics 3D, and I'm going to use this little hatch mark one. I like this a lot. It just adds a little bit of texture to the background, and I just really like the the little bit of texture that it adds. So I'm actually going to do this. I'm not going to bring the machine over. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm right here, but let me just run it through. Okay, so on this layout, what I found was the best way to kind of place these little pieces of paper evenly was to start with your top and bottom layers and then try to evenly place your middle layers. So we're just going to run these down the middle, but they're going to have a little gap between them. It just adds a little bit of interest to the background, I think. And it's just, and you could do this with like any designer series paper and, you know, any focal images you have. So we chose the stars for this, but you could do balloons, you could do, you know, anything. Hi, Tammy. Nice to see you. Okay, so we'll start with the top and the bottom. And you want to try and keep it as even as you can. You can eyeball it. If it's a little off, I don't think anybody's going to call the card police on you. I think you'll be okay. And let me get my adhesive on both of these. So I'm going to try and do them at the same time. Let me move my glue holder down. Okay. So we're kind of going to have a little space between them. And I'm using liquid glue because it gives me that wiggle room so that I can play with this a little bit and maneuver them a little bit to make them even. And it just kind of adds a nice little gap in between. I don't know, it looks like a ladder almost. I just kind of thought it was better than just a single piece of paper. Just, I don't know. It's nothing too fancy. It's nothing crazy, but it just adds a little something, something. And I like how it looks. I think we're gonna like these stars. What do you guys think? So we'll go ahead and slap this together. And how's everyone's week going? I was thinking about putting Peggy on the video today, but you guys, she's napping and I didn't want to wake her. It's kind of like waking a sleeping baby. So if you guys don't know, Peggy's my foster puppy. She's like 3 months old, 3.5 months old, and she's still very much a baby. And I think it's like just like a baby. When a puppy's sleeping, you don't wake them up because then she's going to rain terror on my craft room. So I just decided, since she was sleeping, let's just let her sleep today. She played with the girls this morning outside, so she got herself tired out. But you may hear her. She'll probably wake up before the end of the video. But she's so much fun, you guys. And my dogs, well, almost all of my dogs. Gidget Louise does not like her, but Gidget Louise doesn't like anybody. So, hi, Julie. You're in the weekend here in New Zealand. Well, Julie, you're in the weekend and you're in New Zealand. So you have two fabulous things going on. I would love to come visit you. New Zealand is on my bucket list for sure. I would love to come visit you. So it's already tomorrow in New Zealand. So here we go. Again, I just did a little bit thinner layer around the edges this time. Normally I do the layer a little bit bigger, but I don't know. I like this little narrow layer. I think it really stands out. So now what we need are some stars. Where are my dies? Okay, we're going to need some Berry Burst, some Azure Afternoon. Can you guys tell I just have a pile of scraps sitting on the side of my desk? I'm just pulling from it. I'm like, we'll just take this, we'll take this. And then we're going to take some of the More Dazzle paper, the disco ball paper, which is my favorite. And we're going to cut some balloons. And what's cool about these balloons is you can actually cut your balloons in cardstock at the same time. So we'll cut, I'm just going to layer up a piece of Berry Burst and a piece of Azure Afternoon together. And we're going to cut 2 large and 2 small. And we're going to run those through at the same exact time, which makes it easy. Tammy says puppies are babies. Yay, you got your Cultivated Creativity kit too. So excited. And we did a preview for Chuck, Tammy. I don't know if you were here yet, but I did the preview for Chuck in the first part of the video. So be sure to check it out. So excited for this month. And those Chuck cards are so much fun to put together, you guys. I'm telling you, you're going to love them. So club members, get ready. It's going to be a fun kit. And I'm trying to like hit these on the desk to get them to come out, and they're not coming out. Here we go. And then our large. I'm going to do 1 and 1. Here it is. I lost my large. And we're going to do 2 small balloons. And I can't cut 2 of these at the same time. This More Dazzle paper is very thick, so you can't get 2 of these at once. Oh, and that's the other thing too. We're doing some blends, tips, and things in Cultivated Creativity this month too. So we always kind of have a theme that we try and have something in there that's like a little technique-y. So we're going to be using blends this month, but it's only 6 of them, so it's not that many. Oh, good. Yes, I know you love the sneak peeks. So I didn't think you were on yet, and I know that you were pretty excited about Chuck. So you will love seeing them. They're really, really fun. Okay, let me put. I have a magnet board back there. I'm just going to put my dies on there so I don't lose them. And now, the other thing that I did on this card that you don't have to do, but I think makes a nice difference is I just went ahead and I'm going to emboss those stars to give them a little more texture. I just think, even though it's a simple card, we can zhuzh it up a little bit with some texture. I dropped a star. Okay, be right back. Well, for not having everything pre-cut, I think I'm doing okay so far. And that just adds like the littlest amount of texture. And again, I kind of intended with this with like a masculine card. If the sparkle bothers you on a masculine card, just do a different color. You could do blueberry bushel if you wanted to for a 3rd star color. We're actually going to use blueberry bushel. I just want to make sure it's going to work now. The other pattern had more blueberry bushel in it. This one does. Okay, good. I can make it work. So if the sparkle stars bother you for a masculine card, do blueberry bushel. That would work too. But we're actually going to do blueberry bushel for the sentiment just to kind of bring in a 3rd color. So, and I'm going to use Stylish Shapes to cut a banner. Stylish Shapes is my go-to die set. Do you guys have, which one is yours? It literally just lives on my desk. It has its own little designated spot by my Stampin' Chamois. I never put it away. I use it all the time, so it literally just sits on my desk. It has its own little special spot. Okay, so I cut a big banner in Stylish Shapes. Forgot we're doing heat embossing. We need a heat gun. Okay. Let's find our stamps. Oh, sorry, I jiggled the camera again. Lady, stop jiggling that camera. That's annoying. People don't want to see that. I'm gonna do, I think it's time for a celebration. Sounds like it. Okay, look at, I have to clean my ink blocks, you guys. This one is pink. I clean them once a week, so it's on my agenda tomorrow. I was supposed to have a big box of new Stampin' Goodies here today, but it is delayed until Monday. So my holiday catalog pre-order was supposed to be here today, but it will be here Monday now. So wah, wah. That's a huge bummer for the weekend, but it's something to look forward to on Monday, I guess. So, okay, we need some white. Do a scrap paper here. I was thinking it was going to come, and then I was like, oh, should I do an unboxing? And then I'm like, no, because then I'm just going to want to play with it. But I don't have to worry about it because it's not here. So we're going to heat emboss this in basic white. Let's get the hot hands. Here they are. Heat that up. Oops. It's okay. I almost just burned myself by dropping that near my hand. It's okay. Totally fine. Can you tell I'm not even paying attention to where I'm putting things? Oh my goodness. Found that stray piece of embossing powder. I had to get it. This set has quickly become one of my go-tos when I need quick birthday cards. I just kind of like it. And I can't turn it off. And another thing I've been doing lately is I've been making a lot more clean and simple cards lately. I consider this clean and simple. I know some people might not. Some people would go, look at all the layers on that card. That is not clean and simple. To me, it's clean and simple. For the way I usually stamp, it's very clean and simple. But I'm finding I'm gravitating towards it a little bit. I don't know if it's going to be my new thing. However, I'm starting to embrace it a little bit more. Julie says the hot hands, aren't they cute? I know, they're so much fun. Those are one of my favorites. You could use tweezers, but the hot hands are so much cuter. Okay, so we're just going to pop on some dimensionals and put this baby together. I kind of wish the dimensionals, like, I always say I wish there was like a Costco sized pack that we could have that like the backings were already peeled off. Maybe it was just like a big sheet of a backing and you could just peel it off when you used them. And then you could just take off what you needed and then put the sheet over the top when you're done. That's my genius. Don't anybody steal it. Don't anybody try and patent that, because that's my idea for dimensionals. That's my way of making dimensionals easier in the craft room. Like a big giant sheet, and it's just easy. You don't have to peel off the individual pieces. Doesn't it sound cool though? I mean, it sounds like it would work in theory. And now one of you guys is going to be like, yeah, I'm going to go do that. Take my idea. And I'll see you on Shark Tank and I'll be like, oh, that's my idea. They stole it. That would be so much fun. I've always wanted to go on that show. Anybody else? Does anybody know that show, Shark Tank? I've always wanted to go pitch my idea. I don't know that I would be pitching that idea to a wide market. I mean, it's just for crafters, but I can't figure out how I want these. But you guys mark my words, you'll see me. Hey, sharks, I'm looking for, I don't even know how much money I want. I want all the money for all the Stampin' Supplies. I don't know. There's one of those sharks scares me. What's his name? Kevin. He frightens me because he's a little too serious. I'm going on a tangent. Just go with it, guys. You guys, if you visited me before, you know, the things that we talk about here, they make no sense. Sometimes I stop myself and I'm like, people are watching this and you're making literally no sense. Okay. You know what? Let's use these because they're on the desk. These, on my original card, I used basic rhinestones. So on this card, I think I'm going to use these little guys, which are the adhesive-backed sparkle gems. They may have dethroned rhinestones as my favorite because I just think they're really, really sparkly and fun. So we're going to pop on 1, 2, and you can color these too with your Stampin' Blends. That's another great thing. You can see I colored a little red one here. I colored one of these champagne ones red. So that's another funsy tip with your Stampin' Blends. I could use your Take Your Pick tool. Why would I? Why would I make it easy on myself? I always say I'm going to grab Take My Pick tool, and then by the time I grab it, I've got the rhinestones put down. So, but use the Take Your Pick tool. It makes it a whole lot easier to put them down. Trust me. There's many of you watching that can attest to that. Okay, I kind of like those on there. They're cute. Okay, let's do something to the inside of this card. I don't know. What are we going to do? Maybe some banners. I think it's time for a celebration. Let's do happy birthday. And let's do this big banner. I don't use this one a lot. So I'm feeling like this one is the one we need to use. So we'll use the banner. And hold on. So I've got to grab a sheet of scrap paper because I don't want to ruin my pretty paper on my desk. I just put a fresh one down. So I don't want to ruin it yet. Even though I know that's what you're supposed to use it for. I just put it down, so I don't want to ruin it. Let's do... I didn't pull any ink. So let's do Azure Afternoon and Berry Burst. do. Boop. And clean it. What's everybody got going on this weekend? Tell me. What are you having for dinner tonight? Tell me what's going on. I love to know. I am so sorry I keep jiggling this camera. I never do that. And today I'm like 3 for 3. I apologize. My cord is like right there and I'm paying zero attention to it. Here. It's just a little something, but I think it works. And then we'll do our sentiment. Let's do this happy birthday sentiment in... I feel like I want a third banner. I have to do everything in 3s. Oh, here we go. Tammy's having something called Chimes for dinner. Is that a restaurant near you, Tammy? Yes, Julie's asking if you can't get the Cultivated Creativity Kit. Past kit PDFs are available for purchase after my Cultivated Creativity kits ship. So the Delightful Details, which just shipped, the PDF tutorial will be available to purchase for that after the 10th. So I do those after they ship out so that club members are able to enjoy their kits. Oh, I almost stamped that backwards. We'll do one more. I just felt like it needed one more. Just a little bit. Nora started your Christmas cards. Continuing on. Oh my goodness. Look at you, Nora. Way to go being... Except the way I stamped this, I don't know where I'm going to put my... I'm going to do it on the bottom. I'm going to do it on the bottom corner. I've been doing bottom corner sentiments a lot more lately. Normally I put them up here, but I don't know. I feel like it works down here because it kind of, I don't know. It kind of works. I like it. Okay. Okay. Oh, Chinese. Tammy says she meant Chinese. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, I thought it was just a restaurant near you. I was like, well, maybe that's a little fancy restaurant you get takeout from or something. Oh, I like how the inside kind of came out. That works. I saw Elizabeth having pot roast. We are having, well, I won't bore you guys with all the details, but we are having veggie meal tonight. For those of you guys who don't know, I tend to be a little bit more of a Vegisaurus, and we are trying to eat a lot more whole food plant-based now, and my husband doesn't like it, but he's just gonna have to learn. But anyway, so we are doing fun like veggie rice bowls. I made some fun beans, and yeah, got like guacamole, and it's gonna be like this Southwest bowl. It's gonna be really good. so anywho, here we go. What do you guys think? And we made a card. So we've got our original card, which I don't know. I kind of like the kapow of the stars, don't you? I like that one too. This one's a little more subtle, and that one's a more like, it's really time for a celebration. I don't know, super cute, right? And then I have to dress up the inside. But I think the inside came out cute on this one with the little banners. So there we go. And this is something you could sit down with this pack of paper and use different patterns and just kind of in different colors. And you could just make a whole bunch of these and have birthday cards to send. I didn't put any ribbon on this card because quite honestly, I just don't think it needs it. I think I had kind of played around with a little bit of silver trim behind the banner. And I was like, you know what? The more dazzle and the rhinestones, they do enough that I just don't think you need it. And what's nice about that is it doesn't bulk your card up so much that it makes it hard to mail. Because one thing I struggle with, you guys, especially when it comes to having to mail out a bunch of birthday cards, is I have these super bulky cards and they're just a pain to mail, and you just sometimes just want to slide one in an envelope and get it out so it's not late. So these are great cards for that. They're super mailable, super easy, and I just think they're really pretty and fun. So I hope you love this. This is a layout that you could use with any paper. You could use any shapes if you wanted to. You know, you could just have some fun focal images. I love the stars. But this, I think, is just a fun layout that's just a little bit different than something usual. I like the layout with the paper. I hope you guys do too. And it's a great card to mass produce. So that was kind of my thought process today. I wanted to do a little bit more of a Keep It Simple Friday where we, you know, kind of looked at something that's a little bit simpler and easier to put together, because let's be honest, sometimes we just need that, right? All right. Oh, I'm glad you guys love it. Thanks for the hearts. I'm glad you guys love this card. So perfect. So again, if you want the project sheet with the measurements and the supply list for this, make sure you're signed up for my newsletter. The link is in the comments. It's also in the description of the video. Hi, Vicki. And if you want a sneak peek for Cultivated Creativity this month, that's in the start of this video, so check that out with Hey Chuck. And also don't forget about my No Stampin' card class that registration closes for that on the 12th, the Bright and Beautiful Cardapalooza. And that information is going to be over on my blog at stampinand.com too. So be sure to check all that out. Lots of great things going on to inspire your creativity. And I hope you all have a fantastic day today and a good weekend. And I hope you all get some Stampin' time in. I'm so happy to be back here with you guys today. Thank you for spending some time with me stamping, and I will see you really soon. But until then, happy stamping, y'all. Have a great day. Bye-bye.